The views and opinions expressed on From the Mouths of Madness are that of the panel and not of the Geeks Under the Influence Network or their sponsors, Amazon.com and tpublic.com. Listeners, beware. Coming straight from the Mouths of Madness. I'm one of the hosts, Lowdown. With me, as always, is
F.U. Hunter. What's up, you backwards walking bitches?
It's not a Toomah, bitches.
Not a Toomah.
Not a Toomah.
Cut the cats out. Cut the cats out.
It's time to cut the cancer out.
Cut the cancer out. I don't even think the doctor has an accent.
She does. It's British, though.
I know, but I like cut the cancer out.
Oh, yeah. Man, the whole time watching this film, I was like, this is Hunter's film.
Yes.
All day. Because it's just, like, at a certain point, did you get numb to it at a certain point?
Dude.
Like, it was just so...
There's moments where my podcasts were blending into each other.
No, but I'm talking about all the protruding bones.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it was like
there's a lot of it.
Every, like, 10 minutes, you got, like...
And when they're not showing it, they're making the sounds of it. It's like, we're going to show you, but if you close your eyes, you're also going to hear very loud, dramatic, bone-breaking sounds.
Yes. It was because the first scene, when, like, the emergency happens in the room, and one dude, gets pulled in, and then when he pulls his arm out, it's just fucking, dude, it was like the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I know.
2 minutes.
Well, I know.
So...
I can't, I lost count when you get to the end of the movie, when the jail.
Oh, we'll get to that. That's
I'm just saying.
That's the denouement.
There's a lot of bones that are broken.
Hell yeah, fucking sweet. And so tonight on the chopping block, we're talking about the 2021 film *Malignant*.
Yeah.
Now it took a while to get to this. I know it released last year, and honestly, I'm sorry, but due to kind of the director, I wasn't exactly like...
I will completely agree with you. I had zero interest. I thought the poster, I was a little curious, but not enough to see it. And
the trailer looked interesting.
Yeah.
Like, because the trailer really focused on that bird's eye view of her. Remember her running through the house?
Yeah.
And I was like, that was a cool camera choice. You know, because you never get that. You never get, like, the above from the first floor, seeing a blank gap because now it's the second floor, and then going back to the first floor, and then seeing her run up to the second floor.
I think
that was really cool.
The trailer for this movie failed it because it came off. You don't want to give away the secret, but it also, because you're not able to give that away, the trailer comes off as very generic. This movie came out right around the same time as Conjuring 2. So, or Conjuring 3, I'm sorry, excuse me. Conjuring 3, which was a big...
Let's face it, in that universe...
Not very good. And you're going, for the director of Conjuring, here's a movie, and you just saw Conjuring 3, you should check this movie out.
Yeah, but you notice they said the director of The Conjuring.
Yeah.
I think it said the director of the Conjuring universe. Remember, that's a whole universe, with the nun and
Can we just throw out there, I gotta give it to James Wan, all right? Motherfucker did Saw, did Conjuring, did Insidious, but he also did goddamn Fast and Furious 7 and Aquaman. That dude's got some fucking range, all right?
Dude, he does.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Some of that range gets interpreted into this film. Like, there's definitely different genres being pulled in, you know?
I'm just going to throw out there, I had so little interest when this movie came out, and this isn't one of those movies that it started to build up a little buzz, and people were kind of talking about it, and more of the, what didn't suck was this movie. And I went, okay, and just kind of build up. And my curiosity started kind of building.
Yeah.
I actually had someone kind of spoil it for me, and it was one of those things that, because it was spoiled, drew my interest to see this movie.
My interest was piqued the more I heard buzz about it. Like, the first time I actually gave a shit about watching it was always when we had Katie on on our end of the year episode for 2021.
She did kind of hype it up.
She did. Yeah. And, like, I mean, I know there's definitely movies that we all don't agree on when it comes to that, but I mean, we're like 75% usually on the same page.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if it was in that like 25% that maybe, but like she really hyped it up, and you started seeing, like, I saw a lot of other podcasts that we follow and that follow us on Instagram, like, really, like, release reviews on it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, it's not every new release, like some of them, but not all new releases. I see all the other horror podcasts that we follow, like, do a review.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm like,
and some of them did do late reviews on this.
Exactly.
Where it's like us went, well, there's a little bit of rumbling about this.
Exactly. And I was like, then when you brought it up, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I have HBO again. I'll fucking watch it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I mean, really, that's what
Yeah.
you know. I usually always have some sort of interest in any horror film because I'm always hungry for something new because there's a lot of stuff that's just rehash and boring and
that's
you know,
and that's the thing I was worried about is the seen it, done it again.
Exactly.
Conjuring 3 left such a fucking terrible taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Of thank you for not doing anything new and staying by the book on this shit. And that's what I thought
I did back that movie up a little bit, but it is nowhere near as I did say it was nowhere near as good. And you haven't even seen 2 yet.
Yeah. I know 2's better than 3.
But you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
When are you gonna fucking watch that?
I'll watch it, whatever.
Well, fuck you, dude. Watch fucking Conjuring 2.
When we put it on the top
Folks,
block.
you need to, like, literally berate Hunter and tell him he's to fucking watch the Conjuring 2.
I know the nuns in it, god damn it.
That's not the only... Dude, there's so many cool scenes in that fucking movie.
All right.
Oh, jeez. Anyway.
But let's just say, James, look, there was a lot of, I don't really have interest when the movie came out, and then people start build up, and I'm just going to throw out there, this movie caught me off guard. I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
Yeah, we got to spoil. We got
it because
that movie's solid.
Because here's the thing, man, is that
James Wan doing another.
I noticed at the beginning of the movie, I was like, some of the dialogue is kind of shitty in this, and the acting is kind of crappy. And then I started picking up on a few trends, and fucking Gabriel and the way he's dressed, and fucking then there's scenes where there's heavy colors. I went, oh fuck you, James Wan. You fucking made a Giallo movie. Like, what the fuck? And again, I think he purposely was like, guys,
it was a version.
Do not act your ass off. We're going to keep it kind of cheese.
It was a version of a Giallo film because Giallo still has some, like, art to it. But the actual murders in this film, I'm talking about, like, the kills itself. Like, even the kills are done very bloody but tasteful in a Giallo film.
But he's got a lot of the same beats that I didn't pick up. I had no idea. I mean, the poster looks kind of like you would make, like it looks like, the poster almost looks like you just kind of copied The Beyond, all right? Yeah. But I was like, okay, whatever. It wasn't till I started going, wait a second, and more clues were happening. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is intentional. Yeah. And I was kind of shocked because I didn't think, it's kind of weird. There's 2 movies that came out last year that both said, hey guys, remember those movies you liked back in the day? We're going to kind of do a tribute to it. And I'm talking about Last Night in Soho. Yeah. And then this. But both movies, they just.
Now, I would say Edgar Wright was more of a traditional Giallo.
More traditional, yeah.
This was definitely like a hybrid, but there's definitely aspects of it, and I can 100% agree. The only thing this movie gets a big ping for is the horrible CGI transition effects. God damn, that was terrible.
Oh, you mean when she takes acid?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it... But you know what? I'm willing to forgive that.
No, I don't ping the film. It's just terrible.
It's been done on tons of movies, that transition. But for some reason, it didn't bother me because it actually followed the beats of what's going on, which is in her head. Mm-hmm. So it is like a painting, flowing. So I'm able to forgive a little bit more because of that. Mm-hmm. And because there's a fuck ton of practical that happens here that goes, we use this for story transition, but watch this, check out this shit, and here's some practical. And there's enough practical in there that I was like, bingo, guys. Oh, yeah. So can we just, what kind of spoiler alert do we need to put on this motherfucker?
It's been out since last year. Fuck a spoiler alert.
Okay. Let's go into it.
But I don't
this movie sets you up one way, and you go, "Oh, okay, it's her imaginary friend," and you get these indications of the dark figure that disappears and things like that, and you go, "Okay, I know where we're going," and the movie at some point goes, "The fuck you do?
You don't know shit."
And then you had the reveal.
Yep.
And I go, "Holy fuck." This is James Wan's Basket Case remake.
So actually, it's Basket Case, but because it actually is to me a hybrid of Basket Case and The Dark Half.
Yeah, well, I say Basket Case because what's the whole thing? Basket Case, the brothers working with him to take out the
I was
doctors,
going to say, the brother's working with him, but the brother's is cognizant of everything because they're not connected.
where she is not.
What I'm saying is it reminded me of the dark half because that tumor that he removed as a kid in the dark half was now killing through people.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was definitely much like
I forgot about the dark half.
Yeah. That's the first. Me being the King fan, I was like, oh, this is like kind of like the dark half, because she has a tumor. Well, she has a twin. That's what it was in dark half. It wasn't a tumor. It was a twin that didn't fully get. Because remember when he was a kid in the dark half, he falls out on the ice playing hockey as a kid, and when they find a mass on his brain, so he goes into surgery. They open it up. There was an eye that like opened. So he didn't fully absorb his twin. That's what happens to our main character in Malignant, is she doesn't fully absorb her twin.
He's got a little baby. Oh, when they do the reveal, because they show her and they keep setting you up, and
the setup was good.
She's talking to her imaginary friend, and then you get the shot where she's in the hospital, and the camera pans, and
you see the doctor talking to the back of her.
Yeah.
And but then the front's answering. You're like, what the fuck? And then it pans around. And you're like, oh.
It pans around, and it's like little Voldemort from fucking the first Harry Potter movie, in little arms. So it's like a combination of like all that. But I was like, oh fuck me, man, this is awesome.
So good.
At that point, and then you learn that everybody that's been getting killed is literally Gabriel, her twin that's on the back of her hair, popping out and then taking over her body, but with him facing forward from the back of her head.
Which is why, like, if you notice, like, all the kills, like, the hands are backwards, everything's backwards.
When her husband's killed at the beginning, which causes this, because that abusive motherfucker slams her against the wall.
Oh, yeah, the head slam is totally what caused all this, yeah.
But after his murder, they go, this is weird, but all the fingerprint, the handprints are, like, upside down, or like, and like, I like that little, like, at the time, you're like,
by the way,
does that fucking matter?
Did you like the husband's neck? Did you like the way that positioned after you got
Fuck that, dude. Holy shit. That wasn't even, that wasn't like a slight break. That shit is hanging by a couple threads of meat.
It reminded me of the neck break in Halloween 2018 on the school bus.
Yes.
With the father?
The father,
yeah. It reminded me of that. I'm like, oh, God, fuck. But
I'll say this, man, the kills are fucking legit.
Kills are sick as fuck, dude.
And that's the thing, is that this movie goes, this is going to be silly, but you know what? Stick around, the kills will get better and better. And then you almost have, like, I would say, like, a John Wick scene.
Oh,
where literally...
We'll
get to that.
We'll get to that in literally a couple minutes. But just get a little context to the film. So, in the beginning scene, you say cut out the cancer, but they couldn't cut all of it out because the brain is literally connected. So it would have killed our main character. I forget her fucking name now. But we just care about Gabriel. Let's talk about Gabriel. So
I know her actual name is Emily. I'm drawing a blank on what her...
Is it an M or something, is what they called her.
M. We'll just call her M.
Yeah, whatever.
M, yeah.
So Emily and M. See, it works.
Yeah.
So what they did, because they couldn't remove all of it, is they cut out a large portion, like basically all the limbs and everything like that.
All the limbs and
they basically just open up her brain, open up her skull, and push the fucking head part back into.
Just sewed up the back of the head. Said, "All right, that'll shut you up."
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. We forgot to bring this up.
Dude.
Here's the thing. Before we know about Gabriel, our main character is pregnant.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
Come to find out, in the span of 2 years, she has had 3 miscarriages, which is later to be revealed that Gabriel
has been sucking the life from the baby to get stronger.
Holy fuck.
And it was waiting on that one smash against the skull to crack it.
Yeah.
Just to break on through.
This movie, oh
break
my God.
on through to the other side. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to do it.
When you're like, remember all those miscarriages?
Yeah.
Those weren't miscarriages. That was Gabriel sucking your baby's life. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was a fucked up reveal.
This movie gives 2 fucks
about your feelings, like, nothing.
It's amazing. I'm sorry. I will fucking own the shit out of this movie. This is one of the movies I will make people watch.
Yes, like, it's a fucking good film. Like, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Like, and basically once Gabriel, he's getting stronger, but then it took that massive blow to the dome and
crack that.
All right, here we go.
Crack that window open.
And so Gabriel's whole plot is to go after everybody, all the doctors involved in that particular hospital, the mom who gave them up, because the main characters, they're adopted because she saw the thing that was Gabriel and was like, no, I don't want pterodactyl baby, thank you. And like, so the main character is seeing what she thinks is visions of all these doctors being killed. It was like four doctors total, I think. and then three doctors total, and then there was the going after the mom was the last one. But anyway,
she holds the mom captive for a while.
Yeah, because she's like, not yet, but first, like, and like then you realize that it's her, but being kind of held because Gabriel took over, so she's being held in like a mental prison the whole time. But
Just
watching
kind of
it, but it looks like a dream.
Viewing it, and still being kind of confused of what's going on. And this was great. So technically, she is involved in the murder. The cops are starting to go, okay, this is a little weird. You know, they figure out that these are doctors that were involved with her as a child. And then while they are in her house, we find out, because we saw that her original mom was kidnapped. The mom
is it like, so Gabriel was in an attic of some
location.
sort. It looked like an attic of some sort, maybe a warehouse or whatever. And then we find out that it was in her own house.
Through the
fucking ceiling.
The mom gets race free and then falls through. And right as the cops are there interviewing our main person, going, this is weird. You have a connection. There is a kidnapped victim falling through the ceiling.
And
they're
bam.
Like, well, bitch, this doesn't look good.
No.
And then they find, I forgot, the first person that was killed, the doctor. She had this very giant Surgeon of the Year award that has a very
turned into a weapon. It was so sick.
Pointy, and that's his weapon for the other kills.
Can we start seeing cosplays of this at the con, please?
It's gonna happen.
That would be sick as fuck.
It's gonna.
Because that weapon alone is baller as shit. Because the wings made the perfect handle.
But I want to see the dedication. If you're gonna cosplay as this,
well, you want the fucking.
I want something backwards walking, contorting a little bit. You don't have to go all the way. I want dedication if you're going to fucking follow through.
Contorting is hard.
I know.
Which, on a side note, I do want to give it up to Marina Mazeppa. She is the actress that played Gabriel.
Shit.
And if you watch, we'll post some stuff. I'll post some stuff about some of her work, how limber, and like how she has I guess no joints. I don't know, but she did she did it backwards.
Choreography is amazing. I know they had to involve some CGI with that because it's virtually impossible for anybody to do that. But holy shit, I know a lot of that is choreographed and fucking A, dude.
Yeah, she's a beast, but she's the one who one who plays the.
Can we get to the?
Oh yeah, so
we've been doing the appetizers. Yeah. Let's get to the entree here.
Once she's in the prison.
They put her in a cell. By the way, they have put in the most generic cellmates you could have. There is the lady that looks like she's from the 70s. You have trucker lesbian lady. You got it's like there was a costume party from Night Court, okay? Yeah, and they fucking put him in the cell, right? Because it's every generic. And they load, that is one of the biggest holding areas I have seen, because there is 20 motherfuckers just waiting out.
A lot of people get arrested nightly in Seattle. Does Seattle need bigger holding cells?
Apparently so, man. And then they start fucking with her, and then she falls on the ground.
Well, no, they hit her head. Don't they hit her?
No, they start kicking the shit. She's getting fucked up.
She's getting kicked in the head, body, everything. They're all kicking her.
But then she starts shaking. Her hands go back to the back of her head, pull her hair, and reveal
skull part, dude.
Fucking her skull bleeding, and then a face pops through Gabriel, and then backwards killing. And I mean, literally, she stands up, and Gabriel's in charge. Our main character is eyes closed, and she's walking. He, I guess, is walking backwards and starts fucking killing the fuck out of every single person.
It was so good.
And there's so many broken bones.
Dude, I can't exactly. You can't even remember.
There's a head stomp. There's so much shit. But I know in the span of 3 minutes, it's like a John Wick movie, minus the guns of just everybody. You're all dead.
And then she
you're
broke
all
in,
dead.
And then when she got out, she broke into the evidence room, got her weapon.
She gets out of the cell because she grabs the last person, and Deputy Doofus or whoever was there, it runs over and he gets killed instantly. She grabs keys, and then you have a la Terminator.
Oh yeah.
Her in the fucking police station, and she's just
but she got her weapon she had to go get her weapon from the evidence room,
right? And
her trench coat and all, and her getup. Because remember, she said she was going to get it back.
Oh, that's right. She gets that first.
Yeah. One of the things is Gabriel. When they were younger, Gabriel couldn't talk, but he could transmit a frequency to go through radio waves. So he could go through intercoms and radios and shit.
That's how much, by the way, is in this movie. We forgot. Oh yeah. Also, he has electronic telekinetic powers.
He control lights. Yeah. All kinds of shit.
pacemaker.
Oh, that scene was so good, dude. We haven't gotten to that yet, but that
I
pacemaker
know.
scene was so
she
sick.
just fucks.
Once you got her, because she's like, I'm
fucks
gonna
up
get it
the
back.
entire police station. Every cop.
Every cop.
A la Terminator. You need to call another county's
What do you
police
think about the
department.
double arm break? Did you like that?
Oh, god damn it.
Double arm break.
God
Dude. It was
damn
just
it.
like fucking.
But
so
pretty
sick.
much now, Gabriel's like, all right, I have fucking killed pretty much every cop in this police station. Let me go to the hospital, kill mommy, and finish it off. Kill sister. Oh, there's a sister of our main character that Gabriel's like, you're on the list. I'll take you out soon, bitch.
Well, because Gabriel's like, you picked her over me.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a weird jealousy that happens.
Well, yeah, because Gabriel's blood and,
But a
growth.
Yeah. The adopted sister figures out what's going on, runs to the hospital, and there's a guard there, and he's like, I can't let you in. I'm supposed to guard this door. And all of a sudden, he starts shaking, and then his chest just explodes, pops. And he's like, my fucking pacemaker. And you're like, oh, fuck me, really?
Well, he said that before it popped, because he was dead when it popped.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a
that's
heart.
what I'm saying is that, like, literally, Gabriel's, he controls electronic things, including pacemakers, and kills him. This movie, there's so much shit we're leaving out.
This is where,
I don't care if we leave it out, because you need to see it.
And shitty's not the right word. This is where it was like, a little like, because, like, the whole scene of her locking Gabriel into a cage in their mind was like, really? That was kind of cheesy.
Where do we deal with, psychically defeating your control?
I know. I'm not saying there was a better option.
I'm saying he's staying on that path, a la Beyond, a la,
I get it. I'm just saying it just seems so
cheesy.
Yeah, I mean,
it was cheesy. It was cheesy shit, but then I wasn't surprised.
The way they fucking end it, really? The fucking light plops out. You're like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking, no. Are we going to get a part 2?
Please. Yeah. Oh, man. I was expecting, I was like, I'll give it a chance. I was not expecting to have this much fun. And man, again, if anything, that police station, those scenes are fucking awesome.
I sent you a message right after that scene when then there's the actual story stuff going to the hospital, where I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because that shit was awesome. There's so much decapitation, neck stabbing.
I feel like it's weird that I didn't see it till now. Because again, it came out in theaters last year. It's been on HBO Max.
Well, again, we saw James Wan and we're like,
Yeah, and I could just say,
we also forget he did do Saw. The first Saw is a good movie.
It is, yeah.
The
first Conjuring.
Well, he did both. He just didn't do the third one. That's probably the problem. He did 1 and 2. He didn't do 3. He produced it, but he didn't do it.
And I don't mind Insidious. I don't think it's like
it's a solid film. It's a solid film.
And crazy enough, my favorite of the Fast and Furious series is part 7.
The 7 one with the submarine?
No, 7 is with the crashing the car through the
What was the big bad at the end? What was the big final thing they fought in 7?
Oh, god damn it.
Because 8 was submarine. That's right.
Yeah.
9 was in space.
God damn it.
What was 7, though? God damn it. They always have the one big bad thing they have to do.
And now I'm drawing a fucking blank, and
But I do remember Dubai and the jumping across the...
Yeah.
That also had Ronda Rousey in it and all that shit.
Yep, yeah. But
yeah, we saw it together, I know.
That's the one where they had to, have cars come out of a plane and parachute into the mountain.
God.
Yeah. Oh, Statham.
Oh, yeah.
That's the Statham one.
Oh, where he shows up in the cutscene?
Yeah, the cutscene. That's Statham, and yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, that's one with the ending where The Rock breaks out of prison and they're shooting down a helicopter and Dom and where The Rock broke his fucking arm and
he's lifting
he's
a Gatling gun.
No, but he's like, he leaves the hospital and he just flexes and breaks the cast like, Dave's got to go to work.
And you know what? I'm curious if working on a movie as ridiculous as Fast and Furious kind of encourages some of the bonkers shit that happens in this movie. And you get your horror, you get your practical effects, but you also get, just like I said, the whole scene in the police station is fucking insane and really fucking well done.
Yeah, it's the way, but that I was saying that's where you really can tell it's a James Wan film because the angles he uses, the way it's shot, it's total. That's his action movie side.
This is one of those I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna pick it up.
I'm gonna buy it.
It passes.
It's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
It's so good. I enjoy the shit out of this film.
It's just funny because, you had messaged me, and then I messaged you. I was like, holy shit, I just finished it. And we both had the, what the fuck?
None of us, okay, I was expecting maybe to like it, and it passes, but like more of like, it's good.
Yeah.
Like, it
It's
passes.
ridiculous on the
Holy
most
shit.
amazing levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but like the build up, all this stuff to the scene though, like every kill, like there's a build up of like how fast Gabriel moves.
Yeah.
Because like he'll break in.
There's parkour all over the place.
Dude, and then he'll break in,
Backwards
and there's a lot of
parkouring.
like dark places, but you cut a light on, he's not there, and then you think, okay, well he's behind the door because there's always a gap behind the door when it opens, and like, oh, he's not there, and then
I do love the setup where you go, obviously he's
here.
there.
No,
and he's not.
He's never there.
And then there's a chase scene where backwards jumping out a window down the fire escape.
But no, jumping, hanging off each fucking couple levels. He jumps like 2 levels down the building and catches himself.
Like, think about trying to catch shit backwards.
Oh, what it does to your fucking shoulders? Oh, God.
And the being able to actually catch it.
All I'm saying is that our main girl,
you know what she was in prior to this?
what's that?
It's a really small role, but X-Men First Class, the girl that has the 2 different colored eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's her first
co-ed.
That's her
She's
first.
just a co-ed.
Yeah,
That's all
but
she
still,
is.
she's the one that looks at Mystique, and Mystique goes, "Oh, you also have the same issue with your thing with your eyes."
Our main girl Madison, she's gonna have some joint problems when she's older.
Holy shit!
It's bad arthritis, dude.
Yeah, goddamn.
She's fucking. But
yes,
I mean, dude,
it's better than it should be, and yet it's so ridiculous that you give it a pass. He did some kind of crazy Jedi mind trick where the acting is goofy, the dialogue, there's some really stupid lines in it.
Oh yeah.
And you just go, I'm fine with it. I don't know why, but you did it. You kind of hypnotized me with that weird Gabriel. I don't know.
So, so hit us up at lowdownbrown.gui@gmail.com. Let us know. I'm sure a lot of you already watched it.
Let us know. I'm really curious.
Did you enjoy it as much as we did?
I feel like this is kind of a polarized movie, so I want to hear both if you feel the same way we do, or if you're like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? I want to know.
Yeah. We also, as much as we love like the gore side, we also love the fun side of this film. That's actually a big part of it, and that is totally Juan.
Oh yeah.
You know, so because he's like I'm gonna do a Fast and Furious, but it's gonna be a horror film. Like, it's just ridiculous.
You know what that is? This movie is my movies have made so much fucking money. Let me do what I want.
Yeah.
Because this is a studio movie, and if you watch it, this is again, it's almost like a remake of Basket Case.
Yeah.
And no studio says, you know what we should do? Make a remake of Basket Case. And yet James Wan fucking did with studio money. Holy shit.
Make sure to go to GIPodcast.com. First link is going to be Amazon.com. Click on the link, log in to Amazon, and just shop like normal. We get a little kickback. We appreciate that shit.
That's right. Run us that coin. I haven't said it in a while, man. I had to fuck with you. Sorry.
Toss a coin to your hosts.
Nah, I didn't. Run us that coin, y'all.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know. Is this on hard copy yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure then you can buy it on Amazon. Pick it up. Buy it.
Yeah.
According to any other James Wan films we mentioned. If you don't own them, buy them through our link on Amazon.com too.
Bam.
Please. And another link will be TeePublic. Right next to the Amazon link, click on that. It'll take you to our TeePublic store. And there are tons of designs. Some are just complete fucking utter nonsense, like parts of this film. Others are, everything's fun. That's all that matters.
God, I hope somebody comes up with a design for this movie.
Yeah, seriously. So that's what we're starting to do.
Yeah.
We're running a thing where listeners for any of the shows on the network can submit a design, and after we get a certain amount, we will pick through those designs, ones that we think fit the podcast the best. Any of the podcasts, like it just fits the GUI the best, and we'll pick those and we'll put them up on our store, and then the artist will get sent minimum a T-shirt. But I'm saying, man, you gotta throw in some other stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Like fucking a couple stickers, magnet, like something. Fuck, dude. So yeah, that's the perk for come up with a rad design. So we look forward to seeing everyone's submissions about that shit. If you want to work on a Malignant design, I would not be against that.
Speaking
in fact,
badass.
if that's the only madness one that gets submitted, that might be the one picked for madness.
Seriously.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So, hint. Anyway, so also while you're on GIPodcast.com, check out all the other shows on the network. There is something for everybody. Everything's got a different flavor. No one will be left out. And until we talk to you again, embrace the madness.
Join us at GUIPodcast.com.
Mike the Hobbit here,
Lowdown Brown.
inviting you to check out Geek Some of the Influence, a podcast that pairs booze with conversation with good friends.
And a little nerd culture.
We get a lot of colorful conversation out of our episodes, but it is here for everyone, no gatekeeping.
Always level up everything we do.
We'll punch up, never punch down.
Exactly.
So check out Geeks Under the Influence everywhere you get your podcasts and join us or die.
Shut the fuck up, Hobbit. Welcome to GUI Nights.
GUI Nights.
Yeah, I am Lowdown Brown. With me as always,
Mike the Hobbit.
this is the tangential side of GUI.
This is like so many of those other shows that has the after the show bit mixed with a little bit of Baywatch Nights, so it's a little sexier. It's a little bit after hours.
Also while tying it into the previous episode of GUI. So look forward to that too, because this comes out the week after the flagship hour-long episode.
So make sure to check out GUI Nights, and when you're done, you can...
Go the fuck home.
In a world with too many reboots and remakes,
Two men will stop at nothing to make it even worse.
join Mike the Hobbit and Tondi as they play by their own rules while pitching new takes on some of your favorite and least favorite films and TV shows. What podcast would dare to bring this upon the world?
This is Smack My Pitch Up.
My name is Amy Bogard,
And I'm Mike the Hobbit.
and we are the hosts of Deeply Upsetting, where we use our expertise to answer your most upsetting hypothetical quandaries, such as, what non-winged animal deserves wings?
And what body part deserves a secret mouth?
Which cryptid is the worst roommate?
These questions and more that plague you will be answered on Deeply Upsetting, available anywhere you get your podcasts and at GUIPodcast.com.
Coming straight from the mouths of madness, I'm Lowdown.
I'm FU Hunter.
Do you love horror?
We fucking do.
So this is a podcast dedicated to all things in cinematic horror. We're talking movies, television, composers, special effects artists. We're gonna fucking cover it.
So if you love horror,
Embrace the madness.
Hey guys, Scotty P here with Smash on your left. And we are the Geek Fathers. That's right, bringing all the trials and tribulations of being a geeky parent.
So welcome to our world.
And as always, join us
Or cry.
In a world of blockbuster movies, there's another dimension.
The dimension of schlock cinema. Join us at Beautiful Disasters on a journey into the fringe territory of B-movie abandon.
We review the flicks that are forgotten or underappreciated to give them a proper place in the annals of celluloid history.
I'm the Groots,
FU Hunter.
your guides at Beautiful Disasters. Come along with us for a fun ride. May the schlock be with you.